Hi everyone, I am back. Now, I've got a couple of things to show you first. We're going to make one of these flowers. But before we do that, those of you that bought the scrapbooking kit, unfortunately, my blades are absolutely buggered on here and I can't cut any more paper with it. So I'm waiting. And I'm still waiting for the blades to come in. So what I've done, because I was going to do all the envelopes for you. So what I've done is I've put a pack of paper in each for you to be able to do that. So you've got a really good selection of paper. There's loads in this set. So I'm just going to share with you this particular kit. Now, 4 of you will get yours shortly. It'll be in the post tomorrow because they're completed now. They've took a while to do because I was waiting for a lot of things to come in. And the one of you will only get this box. The rest of them are in the flatter boxes, but they're longer. So they're identical. All the kits are identical. But I thought I'll share with you because there's a couple of these left on the shop of what you're going to get. So you get your jewett string, of course, which ties up your box. 6 papers there. You're going to get a set of these. They're all mixed. And I think, if I'm right, these were sticky back. So you peel the back off and there's a whole set each of different sayings and whatnot and pictures. You all get 3 of the doilies like that. So this is the scrapbook set. I've put 2 of each of those in for you. I know you're going to love playing around with this kit. Now I'm just going to put the bags to one side. Oh, there's your little bit of lacy strip there that you can use as a tab or whatever. You've all got these in, so you've so many of these. Oops. Label, just journal bits. Plus you've got a set of these, 2 sets each of the stamps. You've all got these. Well, they're identical sets, all of them. Now, just a minute, because I need to warm my hands up. Nothing's working. So, you've got a full set of those, which you can use anywhere you like. All your advertisement papers. You've also got a couple of those each. We've put some different craft papers in. This card, of course, as well. Some craft card in. A5. So that's those. A selection of papers for you to play around with. I can't get my hands to work. All different, and they're double-sided, so you can just use the blanks if you want to put something in. You've all got the fabric, which double that. The script. We give you a little bit of this each, just to play around with, and it's stretchy as well, so you have to come up with whatever it is you want. Be creative. The vintage one as well, so you get a nice piece of that. If you want this kit, you have to go and get it off the shop. Just type in scrapbooking kit or kit, and anything that's a kit that will come up. So many of those. Do you know what? I'm really sorry about that, but I've been digging around in boxes. We've done the 3 rooms out because it was getting spread into 3 rooms. And I've thought, you know what? I need the shop stuff all together, but it was getting mixed in with my own stuff. So we've changed everything around. I've just got this craft room to finish. Some of those that you can cut, they were cut from a book. Some coin envelopes. Some doilies that I've done for you. And then you've got different cards, envelopes, and a pack of feathers. And all the only difference is the feathers are different colours, I think. So that's the paper sort of thing, if you know what I mean. And let's just get all this back in, and then I'll show you the bag stuff. This, I think it's only, I can't remember the price of this kit. Really, really cheap. Really cheap. I found tons of stuff that I had lying about, and I thought, do you know, put it in the kits. Just put it in the kits. Let them have it. So we're just going to do this. Try and keep everything as flat as possible, you see. I think you'll like this kit. I know I do. If I was a scrapbooker, I'd have lots of fun with this kit. I'm going to lay that flatter, I think, to help pack. And then we'll get these spread about. And those in. So I'm going to put in this particular set, they'll go inside there like that. Now to show you the bags. Now, what I've done, I've given you lots, oops, lots and lots of appliques for you to play around with. That's double, you can cut those out. Just loads for you to play around with. Some of those, you've all got 6 of those. In fact, I'll leave them in there flat, I think. It might be easier for when I'm putting the kit back together. Just spread them around. Because I just thought, you know, you need to get your juices flowing, and you need to be able to craft as much as possible with what you've got. So that was that particular bag. Now, I think I put the bag in as well, haven't I? Never mind. This one is chocker. You know, you've got cording, ribbon, more cording in, you've got pink, peach and white, flowers, some of that ribbon, that really strong, like a canvas ribbon. You've got more flowers here. Let me just, I'm going to try and get them all. You've more flowers there, like that. More ribbon. You've got the 2 sizes there. Let's see if we can lay that flat. They get a bit squashed, don't they? But just run your iron over them or something like that. That'll be fine. Let's do that. I'll put them back in the bag. Some more lace. And in here you've got another bag of doodads there. Let me get that out. Leaves, different braids, beaded string, a key, wide lace and wide ribbon. So you've got that. Now I'm going to try and keep this as flat as possible. You've also got a picture, pack of die cuts and some flowers, extra flowers there. You've all got the same here. A bag of doodads, beads, metal, bling, pearl, crystals. So you've got those there. And then you've got some bling, diamante, like that string. Diamante chain, sorry, not string. And then you've got some beaded, like this, as well. A little bit of everything to play around with. We'll keep those in there, I don't want to get them lost. So that is that. Where did I put the other bag? Oh, I showed you, we didn't have doodads and that. So you've got all of that. Let's see if we can shut this up. Yes, it'll close better now. And like I say, lots and lots and lots for you to play around with. And I think, I can't remember the price of this. But just run along and grab it while you can. Let me turn that over. Because like I said, there's only 2 of these available. We've sold the others. Like that. Ugh. There we go. a lot for a little cost. There we go. So that's the scrapbooking kit. It's quite heavy, but it's full. And like I say, those that have bought theirs already will all go out tomorrow. Now I'm going to show you how to do this particular flower. And it's done using just little cups like that. And a needle and thread. So here's my needle. Put a fresh thread in it if I can find what I've done with it. Here we are. I'm just getting used to the new computer. It's a pain in the butt because, you know, when you're used to one and you boom, 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 boom. I was still working on Windows 7, would you believe? Well, what is it? Windows 11 now. Well, my computer I had 9 years and it served me well. But yes, I have to get used to the new one and doing the editing and things like that. Well, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Let's just say that. Now, do you remember we used to do these and we used to call them the lollipop flower? And you do it large to the small. Keep going until you got the small one and work outwards or reverse it. And you just glued them in the middle. And then you popped a little button in the middle. And they were called lollipop flowers. So it's very similar to that. Now here I've got some fabric that I've cut into squares because it's just easier for me to manage. And you know what, I'm probably not going to find my scissors because I haven't done anything. Oh, here we are. I haven't done anything for ages, but I have been really, really busy. And I can talk about Julie now, although I still get quite emotional at times because there's lots of things that remind me of her. And I miss Julie so much. I do keep in touch with her family. I mean, we've known each other for over 40 years. And I've met up with one of the daughters so far. We're all going to meet again later. Later on. And the daughters, I mean. And go for a coffee and that and catch up. Which I'm looking forward to. But her eldest daughter, Vanessa, I've met up with. We went and had a cuppa and you know, chatted about her mum and that, and it's still really, really hard to believe that my best friend's not here, and I just constantly need to ring her for things because we rang each other every single day, sometimes 2, 3, 4 times a day. It depended on what she was doing and what I was doing, you know, what we were looking at on the internet. We were researching a lot between us, and so we'd ring each other constantly. And but I just miss being with her and being out and about with her, of course. Now there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can take your fabric, chiffon and things like that are really good for this particular purpose. I may need to fill my lighter up actually. Put your flame on, round the edge like that, and you'll see it starts to curl. I don't want you to curl that way, mate. I want you to go that way. And these don't have to be perfect circles, although some of you are fanatical about having everything just so. I'm not. And you can do it like that, or the other way, which is sometimes, for me, easier and quicker, is to start sewing. I'm using a darning needle, would you believe it? Beading needle, sorry. Just sew it across like that, and then when you get to the middle-ish, doesn't have to be perfect, start with your next piece and like that. And then your next one. Make sure you're getting it all the same way. So you're covering it halfway. Come on, mate. Yeah, Raymond's coughing like a trooper. Anybody think he was a smoker, and he's not. He used to be many, many years ago. But he's not now. Yeah, I was talking about Julie. It's just surprising how much one did with, you know, together as friends and whatnot, and how much we were in each other's lives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 7 will do. I'm put 7 petals on like that, and then what I'm going to do is go back to the beginning and overlap that, and then just tack it. It's that one. Overlap it onto there. To be honest, I'm not, you know, my problem is at the moment I can't feel my fingers. My hands are so cold, so I'm trying to do this really carefully. Just give it a couple of tacking stitches like that, and that's your first one done. Okay, and I'm just gonna tack that one off. Now, by not pulling it too tight, I've got that gap in the middle for the stamen. Yeah, I really, really miss her, and I some days, you know, sometimes get up and I don't know what to do with myself. I miss her so much. I can't believe how quick it was. And it was quick, as you know. You know, but hey, nothing I can do to change it. Right, so, and that's my stomach. You can hear I have been fed. Let me just get this right, because I can't feel anything properly. Right. You can put as many petals on as you want. It really doesn't matter. And just pull it open again. And then we just overlap it. Sorry, I really can't get my fingers to work. They're not painful at all. There's nothing wrong with them. I just can't get the damn things to work at the moment. And then I'm basically just going to tie that off. And then what I do is attach that to this one. Just poking that like that, giving us a double layer. Like that. And then I'm going to stitch around the centre, but not aiming at the centre, and that's just going to hold all of those in place like so. Oh, prick me bloody self then, silly old. Oh, there we go. Like that. So I'm basically just tacking each one onto each other. And then turn it upside down. And tack that off. There we go. Put my needle away so I don't lose it. So we've got that. Now what I'm going to do is to use the flamethrower, and I'm just going to fold them down. Because you don't have to have them all the same. Like that, see? And they become a little, you can turn them the other way. I want that one to flip back that way a little bit. And then you can take some of the little stamen these are like beaded stamen. Fold them in half, and I'm just going to pop on a little bit of glue. Oh, just doing a little bit of glue on them and twist them like that. Pull the excess off, and then I should be able to just poke that through like that. See, like that. Pull them as tight as you can. And I'm just gluing that down, and then I cut the tip off. Like that. And you get like a little poppy type flower. I think that one needs to be a little bit more, because I did these first like that. Let me just bend these over a little bit more. Just hold it underneath and it curls them over. It's fine. It's not going to hurt them. Like that. And we can squeeze them up, and straight away you've got your little flowers. However you want to do them, it's completely up to you. I'm just going to try that again using a different fabric, which that's more like, it's like a silk, but we've got the organza here. So what I'm going to do is to make another one, and I'm folding it in half just to get the shape that I want, the size flower. I think we'll start with that one, fold that again, and we'll do a large petal. Now, I'm not going to do it a round petal. I'm going to do it flat like that. In fact, I'm going to do another one like that. You fold it as many times as you want. Oh, come out the way, stupid thing. This one's slightly smaller. Not much smaller, is it? But hey. And let's get this done. We can just do them like that. Try and get your petal to curl inwards, upwards, because it's easier to handle if they're all the same. So if your fabric's bent one way and it's, you know, there's no right and wrong side to it, do it the way the petal, the way the fabric falls. Oh, don't do this to me now. See how that's curled that way? Oh, come on. There we go. I always have one on spare handy. Right, so we'll see if we can get this done now. You want to curl that way, not the way I wanted you to curl. Like that. Right, so let's see how we get on now. I'm going to take my needle and thread, rethread, oops. Okay, now these top ones were the smaller ones, so we're going to start with the larger ones, and what I'm going to do is to start and just stitch them. Now the camera just ran out, so I am hoping that when I come to doing the new picture, the new video, I can actually join two videos together, and this will be the test. All I'm doing is just attaching all of the petals together. Like that. And like I say, it's just so easy to do. Cross them over. And just give them a quick stitch. I'm going to gather that up a little bit, go back through, and catch that. And then I'm going to open that up, come back through, and repeat that using these. Hang on. Right, like I say, we're just going to stitch these on really quickly. Take that to there. Oops. Now, before I pull it like that, before I pull it together, I need to attach that one to that one. And then as I pull, I need to get that up. It will just pull that flower. Oh, found one. Oh, let's put that one in as well then. I thought I'd got them all. And that'll just fill that little gap there. There we go, like that. And then push that through. You can do as many of these as you want. And then what I'm going to do is to just stitch this around the outside. And catch that one. Okay, then I'm going to take some red ones, I think, this time. Let's have a look. Oh, a few of them. Now these are a stronger wire. So let's have a look. I'm just going to twist these best we can. Get some pliers. And then I'm going to poke this down the middle. Find the middle of that one. That's it, and then go through the middle of that one. Poke that in. There we go, it's coming through. And we just open that flower up like that. Glue around the edge. and the material as well. And then I can snip that. Oh, well, you're not going to work. That's it. Like that. And there you go. Again, a beautiful flower. I hope that's helpful. And obviously, I want to make that into something now. Oh, dearie me. Let me see. What have I got? Now, let me see. Well, I've got this one as well. Look, see? You know, to make a headband. And then you can even add, like, leaves coming from it and things like that. I hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye-bye for now.